It's the middle of the fucking night.
On a Sunday night.
Yeah. We've been late 2 weeks in a row. But our lateness don't stop our intro from being no less fire. I'm just letting the beat ride out. No excitement today. I'm fucking hungry.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Nigga was looking for some hibachi. Can't even find nothing open.
Yep.
Just a sad day for my stomach and niggas in Chicago.
Niggas in Chicago. Let's go straight in. Well, let me rephrase that. Let's get right on this first topic, man. Jussie motherfucking Smollett. If you've been living up under a rock or something, or if you ate from that fucking Hardee's that I ate a couple weeks ago and went into a cardiac arrest after tasting that bullshit, let me fill you in on Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett went out there. He got attacked by some homophobic Trump supporters, right? Mm-hmm. Beat to death, almost. Beat up, taken to the hospital, and then he went on a victory parade about how he fought back and he didn't let these homophobe Trump supporters take his fucking dignity. He stood up for his gay rights. He stood up for his black rights. The only problem was it was all bullshit according to what the police is out here saying. Mm-hmm. The police is saying Mr. Smollett set this whole thing up. And now, we was going to talk about this shit last week.
Due to a salary dissatisfaction.
Yeah. We was going to talk about it last week.
Not to mention,
what about
this nigga was making like
$100,000 a week.
A week, but he wasn't happy because Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson was making $175,000.
They the stars of the show, fucking idiot.
I don't think he made 100. I think he was making around.
I saw one thing that said 65,000, and then I saw something else on Good Morning America where they said he was making 100. So put it this way: he was making enough money not to be doing bullshit like this.
He was making some money that niggas like me and you need right now.
Shit,
and we ain't staging no shit to try to get
I'm talking about that nigga was making money in a fucking week that I'd be happy to see in a year. Right about now, this nigga tripping. But yeah, we was gonna talk about it last week, but we didn't want to jump head first into this shit, and then it turned out that he didn't really fake it. Mm. But it's starting to look more and more like a crock of shite. What do you got to say about Mr. Smollett?
I don't think you want to know what I really want to say, but I will say something about him.
Fuck it.
This nigga.
Don't say the F word.
And I'm going to try.
Go ahead.
Bro. For him to stage that because he's not happy with the money that he is making is a complete bitch move. If you not satisfied with the money you making, either perfect your craft and find you another show you can, like, you ain't gotta leave what was it, Empire,
yeah,
you ain't gotta leave Empire, but you can find something else to do.
You can be on other shit.
You can find you another movie. You can go make you an album. He can sing, couldn't he?
I don't, bro. Let me keep it trail with you about this shit. I ain't even gonna act.
Cause I never watched Empire.
I think Empire is fucking dog shit, and I didn't never watch it. I knew he was on it, and that's all.
That's all
I knew he was the gay dude. This was on Empire. That's all I knew about him before he pulled this fucking shit. I don't know if he up there singing songs, but now I know that he up there and he actually sang the songs. I seen him performing the shits live on some of like the news footage of his fuckery. You know what I mean? They showed him in some of his live performances. But before this nigga pulled this bullshit, I didn't know this motherfucker from a can of paint. Continue.
If he wasn't satisfied, he should have found another avenue to take. I don't think he should have missed it because he knew he wasn't going to get away with this. Something in the back of your mind got to tell you somebody's going to call me on my bullshit and I'm going to go down for this shit. Just like R. Kelly.
Nigga, I know one thing, bro. Fuck, this might be a controversial opinion, right? I don't care. Motherfucker, if you gonna be pulling shit like this, nigga, you better pay niggas more than $4,000, bitch.
$3,500. Let me correct you. He paid them niggas $3,500. Nigga, you think I'm about to do this dumb shit for $3,500?
Well, they did do it for $3,500. Then they blew the whistle on his ass.
You better give me your whole Empire weekly check, nigga.
Yeah. You better pay me for two. You better pay me one of them weekly checks and my brother.
And my brother.
You better pay each of us that $65,000 to $100,000, bitch. What the fuck is you thinking? Niggas is played you like a fucking fiddle, dude. Your ass done came out here. You did all of that. And these niggas done fucking exposed your ass. The surveillance footage done exposed your ass. You got niggas going to the local store buying the fucking material.
This nigga, man.
I can't even hold my laughter back. You know what the funniest person in the world is, right?
Who?
Stupid motherfuckers who think they smart. Them motherfuckers who get out of prison and try to fucking tell you how life is and shit. Them motherfuckers who get out there and try to preach to you, man, you know what, bro? You gotta straighten your life out, man, cause you know behind them walls. You know, man, I lived it now. I'm just trying to, and them motherfuckers be back in jail next week and you still free. This Jussie Smollett is one of these smart, dumb niggas. Nigga had it all planned out. I'm sitting up there I looked at a video on World Star Hip Hop where he was up there on stage in front of all the people cheering and shit. He was up there talking about how the fucking attack went down. He was giving all the details. And, I didn't get rushed to the hospital. So-and-so took me. This and that. But the one thing is I fought the fuck back. And you know what he had the nerve to call himself? He said he was the gay Tupac. That nigga Tupac is still probably flipping over in his fucking grave right now.
First of all, for this nigga to disrespect,
he said I'm the gay Tupac. No, let me rephrase that. He said he was the gay Tupac. That's what he said.
I'm at a loss for words,
bro. I ain't at a loss for words. Keep on going on. I'm gonna fucking roast this bitch ass nigga.
The gay Tupac, my nigga.
Yeah.
What on earth possessed him to say that?
What on earth possessed him to do anything that he's done in the past 2 fucking weeks?
Just stop it.
How the fuck can you
quit
sit
while
up
you're
there?
already behind? Please quit while you're already behind.
Let me fucking stop. I was about to make a joke.
No, don't do that. Me Too movement is about to.
Now the Me Too movement don't care unless you're a woman.
Oh yeah, they
the LGBTQ motherfuckers is who. But like, let's take it in that direction. Where is the people in the LGBTQ community at denouncing this motherfucker? He making y'all look bad.
Yeah.
You got a motherfucker out here that's pulling shit like this against people, right? Against Donald Trump supporters and homophobes. He wrapped all of that into one, right? How can you go out there trying to pull the same tactics that the motherfuckers who you are supposedly in opposition to are pulling and make you look no better than them? It make you look on their level or below their level.
And this is exactly what we was talking about last time, to where the Me Too movement don't come out when the women are wrong.
Yeah. Well,
like
I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say that the LGBT people haven't, but I'm gonna say I haven't seen it. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers only make noise when they want their fucking way. It seems like.
Yeah.
But
it was crazy. It's crazy because he said he wanted them to tie a rope around his neck, douse him with gasoline, and scream MAGA country.
This shit right here, motherfucker, have you spent too much time around the Empire set to think that somebody is finna believe this godforsaken bullshit? But when the story was you got beat the fuck up, it was believable.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
But when you start the shit that you talking about, he was trying to have niggas do.
He gassing it. That's a word I like. He's juicing it. Like,
yeah,
I
stop
can see
the
if he
juice. Let's leave the juice out of this conversation about this nigga. Fuck that.
All he had to say was some niggas rolled up on me.
Beat me the fuck up.
Beat me up. Called me some racial slurs. And they was out.
But he shouldn't have did none of that, because I don't give a fuck what's the opposition.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he should have did any of it. I'm just saying if he was going to go that route and fucking say some shit and start acting a damn fool and paying niggas $3,500
you got to pay more than that.
First of all, you got to pay more than that.
I know nobody
would have called me. I'm like, fuck you talking about, nigga?
I told that nigga to fuck off. I ain't doing nothing you talking about. But anyway, don't no contingents, don't no group of people deserve this bullshit. I don't care if they are Trump supporters. If you don't like Trump supporters, my nigga, they don't deserve to be used to further your dumbass agenda. Right? This is the same thing when some white girl go out there and fuck some black dude, but she is ashamed, or either she is scared what the fuck her parents is gonna do about it.
Dad walk in and all of a sudden, no,
not he walk in. These motherfucking girls I done seen too many of them when they go out there. They'll consensually be with a black dude or a dude with a dude of another race, and then thinking about what their parents is gonna say, or them being ashamed, they'll say that this nigga raped her, and have motherfuckers' life all fucked up. This nigga had people out here looking for somebody that fit a description. Now, if you just had some innocent Trump supporter walking down the streets of Chicago that just so happened to look like what this fucker described, he could have got somebody arrested and fucked up.
For real.
You got niggas on the lookout for people in MAGA hats now because of your dumb ass. And this is all because you ain't happy with getting $65,000 to $100,000, nigga, because you want to get as much money as the fucking people are watching the show for. If it wasn't for Taraji and Terrence Howard, the show wouldn't be on fucking TV, idiot.
For real. Niggas who done did they time in the game.
Terrence Howard went and stole that idea for y'all, so y'all can have a show from that dude. Allegedly, he allegedly went and stole the idea from this fucking legendary guy. Even down to the part where when you look at the real picture of the guy, this is a tangent, but the guy said he had the story of the empire in his fucking life. It's his life. And you look at the picture of the guy, ain't Terrence Howard like sitting next to a fucking lion or something on one of the posters? Yeah. The real guy sitting next to a tiger in a real picture, not in the fucking poster for a show. But that's another conversation for another day. The point is that, nigga, you ain't supposed to get the money. that these niggas are getting. This ain't Pulp Fiction where Quentin Tarantino made niggas sign a contract that everybody was gonna get paid the same amount. So the Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta, the biggest, and Bruce Willis, the biggest 3 stars on that fucking movie, got paid the same amount as Ving Rhames, upstart at that point. Nigga, if you want some shit to be like that, you need to hire better agents, fuckface.
Or get a new fucking hobby.
Or either fucking just be as famous as your little sister, you fucking ass. Journey Smollett. You know who that is?
No.
You don't know Journey? You ever seen that movie Eve's Bayou?
No.
Damn, nigga. That's his sister, though. Journey Smollett. You probably seen her ass on something. Get that famous and then complain about your money. Don't, nigga.
Oh, the chick from Roll Bounce?
I guess. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about Roll Bounce.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that nigga's sister. Journey Smollett. Anyway, I wish one of these punk ass motherfuckers would give me they $65,000 a week check and go sit they bitch asses at my job. And
I know her. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's that nigga's sister. I wonder what the fuck she got to say about this. Yeah, go sit your ass at where I work at. Talk to them fucking food stamp recipients all day. And then, bitch, you complain then. But don't you complain when you getting paid niggas' whole salary every week. You fucking ass hat.
Man. Fuck this nigga.
Well, he might like that.
No, not that. Not that way. No. No. Penalty box. We bringing it back, nigga.
Into that
penalty box.
You into
nigga.
that type of thing? It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, like I was saying, I had to send that nigga to the penalty box. But we ain't condoning this shit. He could have got a lot of people hurt or falsely accused, so fuck no. It's not going down like that. But I like to take it into another nigga from Chicago that we all know. His name is Robert Kelly, and he has got indicted with 10 counts of sexual conduct with a minor. And he's facing 30 to 70 years. And I think justice has been served, and this nigga ain't getting out no time soon. Co-host. Oh, that nigga taking a piss. We on R. Kelly now, by the way. I know you want to roast this nigga.
Oh shit, the subject changed while I was away?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue with what you was talking about this fucking dude.
Oh, yeah, I just covered the bases. 30 to 70 years, 10 counts. You wanna? I know you got a mouthful to say about this guy.
No, I don't got a mouthful of shit. I'm sorry.
Bruh. Am I about to have to send your ass to the penalty box again and you ain't even been out there for 5 seconds yet?
Oh my god. Anyway. let's get down to business with this fucking dude, man. I don't understand. This nigga is illiterate, right?
This nigga is illiterate, right?
He is, ain't he?
He is.
Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what they said, that this nigga couldn't read?
Yeah, they said he couldn't read.
But he could like write music and all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he got famous.
Damn. R. Kelly fails to make bail, child support, overdue rent, amongst many other money problems. So
yeah. They said on the documentary that he was broke. He got evicted from the Atlanta house.
He's fucked up. Yeah, fucked up.
R. Kelly, my dude.
Fucked up, Robert.
R. Kelly. It's a bad week for niggas named Robert. Nigga, they done arrested Robert Kraft for trying to get him some pussy.
Hold on. Let me touch on that for a little bit. Come on, man. Leave Robert alone, bro. Robert
was just trying to get laid.
Just trying to get some pussy. Why y'all bothering my niggas?
Soliciting prostitution. That's entrapment. You putting big ass booty bitches out there and expecting rich niggas not to try to buy them?
For real. Leave Robert. Y'all fucking.
He got caught in a sting, bro.
Bro, y'all done damn threw some bait out, and he seen it, and he was like, "I won't stay."
Down there in Miami, that nigga was down there trying to get. Ain't no young fucking woman. Don't nobody know who he is.
For real.
And they know who Jerry Jones is. He can't just step out there and say, I'm a billionaire, I own the Patriots, and the average woman believe him.
Yeah.
He got to show the money. Shit, if he had said he was gonna pay the chick but then not paid her, is that still a crime? I don't know. I don't do prostitution. Anyway,
I just feel like they need to leave my man's Robert Kraft alone. He was trying to get some pussy.
Get some. Let him get.
Leave my man.
That nigga
alone,
probably gonna die in like 2 years or something. He like 80. He might have died in the coochie. Like your prior daddy did. Anyway, let's get back to R. Kelly. Robert Kelly. I don't understand how somebody that can be hailed as some type of generational talent can be this fucking stupid. And I don't understand how the public can be so fucking stupid that it took a damn documentary for you dumbass niggas to realize what a fucked up idiot this dude is.
He went sicko mode.
No, this nigga was born into sicko mode. This nigga been a sicko since we known about him. My nigga, what the fuck was niggas thinking about when they was cool with him marrying a fucking 15-year-old?
Take a second and read that.
The fuck? Is this from our Twitter?
No, that's not from our Twitter.
What is this bullshit?
My homeboy just got that in an Instagram DM.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Satan, get back. Anyway, back to what we talking about.
Bitch, get back.
Satan is out here working. There's motherfuckers like R. Kelly is out here running around.
Satan, bitch, get back.
This nigga out here, I don't understand if what they said on happened on this tape is true. How you could be this much of a fucking idiot. I don't understand how you can really be sitting up there going back and forth with a girl naming her age and associating it with her private part, saying she got a 14-year-old this
blank
and a 14-year-old that. What the fuck kind of sick son of a bitch is doing shit like this? This sick son of a bitch who you niggas was behind his fucking corner because he made a couple songs that you ignorant motherfuckers like. That's it. Dog shit songs in my opinion.
Man, and I seen a Twitter post, bro. This bitch was like, oh, wrong word.
Whatever.
This bitch was like, I don't care what nobody say. Let R. Kelly go.
Let him come and fuck your 14-year-old daughter, sister, or cousin, and then see if you want him let go. Fucking idiot.
10 counts of aggravated sexual abuse.
Then you say last week you hope he goes to prison, and then like a couple days later his ass was doing the walk of shame.
Yeah. Can't
even bail yourself out.
So it's gonna be motherfucking. Hold on, before I even say that, Tekashi working. He done gave up R. Kelly.
No, ain't nobody have to give up R. Kelly. Fuck that. Let's not
gave up Melly. He done gave up Robert Kraft.
Let's not even joke about that. R. Kelly didn't have to be gave up. R. Kelly done fucking left. He done fucking created all the evidence that the police need.
But he did put it in all the songs.
He videotaped the shit. Fuck what he was singing about, because you can
total that I forgot all about.
You can chalk his fucking music up to being art. The same way you can chalk up some nigga who rapping about killing everybody he knows fucking songs up to being, oh, he ain't really a murderer, he ain't really a drug dealer, that's just a song. You can, even though he's singing about some creepy shit, and that nigga in the background with his feet up against the wall and shit looking at a 15-year-old girl.
Alright, so while we on the same page of the evidence and the music, right? Yeah. How do you feel about these rappers putting evidence in the music? This is something I thought about earlier today, and I wanted to bring this on the show, and I'm glad I remembered it. For instance, TK47, The Race, songs like that, songs like Bump and Grind, like you putting what you doing in the music, and it's coming out that you really out here doing that type of stuff.
The thing about TK47 different from R. Kelly, right?
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly was doing shit. He was singing shit about this and it won't public.
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly won't trying to get away from nobody.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing all of this shit and motherfuckers around him was facilitating it.
Mm-hmm.
So he could sing about it and nobody outside of that circle would know. I still contend that once fucking that Aaliyah shit started happening, niggas should have went back and listened to everything he said on these fucking albums and fucking been combing over that shit with a fine-tooth comb to see what they could knock his ass with. But they didn't. It won't until we saw this nigga on videotape 10 years later, and they still didn't knock him because they acquitted him. TK47 made that song because he a dumbass nigga who thought he was smart. Now, was he smart enough to go viral? Yeah. And if that was his only fucking goal, then he accomplished that.
Mm-hmm.
But my nigga, he probably knew that a song like that would go viral. Because when you look at him and you find out who he really is, you can just easily Google him and find out that he's wanted for something. And that song is about what he's wanted for. So he used his crimes to exploit, right? I mean, he used his crimes in the music to exploit people's fucking need to search out bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
TK47 didn't get fucking famous because his songs were good. He got famous because the race was about something that happened in real life. That's why he got famous. That's it. So I can't even. R. Kelly was even smarter about it than him when it come to keeping his freedom. Now, when it come down to using that shit to actually blow up, TK was smart about it because he used it to go viral. And then all the other shit he had floating around SoundCloud that nobody ever paid attention to got popular because the race got so popular. Niggas wanted to see if he had more music. But R. Kelly kept that shit. R. Kelly, to be a dumbass motherfucker, ran this shit like a damn tight, woven, one of those fucking Mormon sex cults. That's what he ran it like.
Yeah.
Right? But my nigga.
Oh, locked in the basement type shit.
Oh, trapped in the closet.
Fucking fuck dungeons and shit.
This nigga.
Log wooden cabins.
I don't want to sit up here and say shit that make it seem like I'm trying to figure out ways these niggas couldn't have got caught. This nigga R. Kelly couldn't have got caught, or this nigga Jussie Smollett couldn't have got caught. Because remember I said you got to pay niggas more than $3,500. And R. Kelly, nigga, you got to not be videotaping everything. But nigga, when you a dumb motherfucker who out here doing this kind of bullshit,
you
nigga, inevitably
that's out here doing this bullshit,
you gonna get caught. Nigga, you deserve to get caught. So I don't feel sorry for either one of these two bitches.
Neither do I. I hope. Well, I don't hope.
I mean, I'm not
wishing prison upon anybody. But if you do some fucked up shit, you deserve it. And he did.
I can understand. So I can understand some fucking murders more than I can understand what R. Kelly did.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, if you come to a point where you have to blow a nigga fucking head off under the right situation, under the right circumstance, then the nigga just gotta get his shit blowed off. If you gotta protect somebody you love and you got to clap a nigga, then clap him. The nigga coming after you when you got to clap him, then clap him. Nigga break up in your house, clap him. What circumstance can you fucking paint the picture of to make it okay for you to be videotaping? Not only for you to be videotaping, for you to be sleeping with a 14-year-old girl, period. And then videotaping that shit on top of that. It ain't no circumstance in the world that make that shit okay.
I don't care what nobody say. I understand niggas live hard lives and niggas come from broken families, but nothing should drive you to do that because you know it's not right.
Nigga, R. Kelly lived a hard life, but let's not pat this bitch ass nigga on the back talking fuck that understanding. He lived a hard life up until when?
Fucking he was like
19. The nigga fucking life drastically changed after that. He been living the good life for most of his fucking life, not a hard life. My nigga, fuck that. You a fucking adult for way longer than you're a child. Everybody is, unless you die early death.
Mm-hmm.
And my nigga, for his whole adult life, he been living the fucking good life. He been having shit brought to him on a silver platter. He been having motherfuckers facilitating his weird fucking fetishes. His pedophilia fucking instincts and urges. He been having people serve him up young girls on the platter. And people covering his fucking tracks. So to him, that's been the good life.
Mm-hmm.
When they got all good things must come to an end. And this is your end, fucker. Because it ain't no way he getting off. He ain't getting off of this shit. He going down. He better, what R. Kelly better do is start fucking hammering out a plea deal like Suge Knight fucking did. Suge Knight took 28 years for a reason. Because he knew he wasn't getting the fuck out otherwise. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So R. Kelly better start hashing one of those joints out. Right? Because that 30 to 70 year shit is going to get hung on him otherwise. My nigga, because they going to set people down in that courtroom, right? And play that tape for him, the new one. They can't use the old one no more because they can't double jeopardy him. He can't never be tried for that tape again.
Mm-hmm.
But the new one,
they can use. And his face is clearly in it. It ain't like this.
Allegedly. I ain't never gonna.
I haven't seen it.
That shit probably never gonna leak, and I don't want it to leak. I don't want to fucking see it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see it, but bruh, if you was in there and you fucking stupid enough that you are actually naming this girl and and reciting her fucking age in reference to her private parts, niggas, already, this documentary already turned the world against your bitch ass, my nigga. And now you got people, I don't care what these motherfuckers say, it ain't no way that the jury is gonna be unbiased against you, dog. If they sit up there and watch you do that shit, you fucked. Then let's think. Let's talk about another dummy. What do you think about the new fucking charges or the new allegations brought up against YNW Melly?
All right, check this out. YNW Melly. I think this nigga's fucking schizophrenic, and I think he needs help. I'm not trying to say that I'm covering up for this nigga's foolishness or by any means. No, but I really think this nigga is sick and he needs help.
Right?
I think they should do a further psychological view of him before they charge him, but like that. I think they should really take some time and really see if this nigga's really crazy. Because if he's really crazy, then I believe he should get help. because it's severe cases of this shit out here of people having like personality.
What's driving you to think this nigga is schizophrenic?
Fuck, like, if you just look at this nigga, the way he be talking, the Melvin shit and all that.
Bro, Nicki Minaj ain't schizophrenic and she got Roman.
I don't know. I just think it's something. I think if he got put in a situation like that, he should get psychologically checked out. That's all I'm saying.
They gonna psychologically check.
If they check him and he's fucking fine, fuck that nigga. Send him to the goddamn hole.
Shit, just because that nigga got some type of psychological issue, he should still be sent to the hole if he doing all of this shit.
Yeah.
You don't want him to get out killing other motherfuckers, do you?
Yeah, he said he has 6 personalities, so this nigga on some fucking what's the movie called?
Split.
Man. Motherfucker, this nigga about to be dressing like a bitch. Then he gonna be goddamn running around like he a little boy. Then he gonna turn around and his name he got Melvin out here murdering fucking everybody he come across.
YNW Melly, I ain't buying that schizophrenic shit. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga was just out here doing shit that dumb little motherfuckers in the hood be doing in my eyes.
As Ice Cube said, I was 10 years old doing dumb shit.
Now, if he is schizophrenic, then I'll just be wrong about it. But I don't believe that shit.
That nigga said, since we on the subject of fucking retards.
Well, let's not call people who got schizophrenia retards.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about we all been talking about
R. Kelly, Jussie Smollett, and YNW Melly. If YNW Melly ain't schizophrenic, then those 3 niggas are retards.
What about this man fucking Blueface, bro?
Well, Blueface. What can we say about him, my nigga? He been a flash in the pan. I don't know. It seemed like as soon as fucking Blueface got famous, then people start fucking with him.
Yeah. He got a felony gun charge and he's facing 3 years.
Dude.
Do you think that's gonna hurt his career?
Probably not. But
do you think he can get out of prison after a 3-year stint and come back and have some?
Bro, Meek Mill spent 2 years in that motherfucker.
See, he don't got that Meek. He don't have that Meek Mill fan base and all that.
Brother, you don't have to no more. We talked about this already. We niggas ain't depending on people to get off they ass and go to Best Buy somewhere and fucking buy a record, man. All Blueface gotta do is come out with a new fucking song and some lazy motherfucker can just swipe left or right and hit the Spotify button and be listening to the new Blueface shit.
But then if you say that, then how come niggas like motherfucking, you don't have to like these artists by any means, but fucking K-Camp, fucking, it's a bunch of them fucking Moneybag Yo, like all of them niggas like that. Nobody want to listen to they shit, so I can't.
They didn't blow up in the fucking. The K-Camp and Moneybag Yo didn't blow up with the internet.
All right, but check Roscoe Dash and do.
Roscoe Dash didn't blow up with the internet either. Them niggas won't streaming. Niggas was fucking either downloading or buying them songs. And you forgetting how new that this Spotify shit is. This shit just started like 2 years ago. They just started counting these fucking streams towards record sales in 2017.
Damn, well.
And shit, Roscoe Dash shit came out in like 2010. Bro,
so,
like this shit is old.
But see, with me, I don't think Blueface can come out after 3 years and have niggas still bumping his
Blueface
shit.
Ain't gotta come out after 3 years, bro. Blueface can be sitting in fucking jail getting shit released. Bro, it ain't taking nothing from but for a motherfucker.
Kodak Black did it though. He did it with the
Kodak Black blew up off the internet. You gotta look at the fucking circumstances. Let's look at it like this. Mm-hmm. Why do you think Jay-Z is giving away his fucking CDs?
Because they getting counted. He gave him away with the
he giving away
Samsung.
He gave away 1 million of them with Samsung, with not Kingdom Come, but with the other shit. The Tom Ford album. Yeah, Magna Carta. Then he gave away 444 with Sprint. Mm-hmm. Why he giving away 1 million of them shits?
Because they counting.
Because my nigga, the fucking internet age and Jay-Z's age is 2 different things. Mm-hmm. My nigga.
Because Jay-Z came up off of album.
He came up off of niggas going to the store and buying 5 million blueprints. Mm-hmm. Nigga, that's what happened. You got niggas like Blueface. All they got to do is get back in the Spotify playlist. And then his career is right where it left off. Well, also, Jay-Z is trying to promote Tidal, but that's a whole nother thing. Mm-hmm. But, like, this nigga is like a viral sensation. Like, I never heard of this nigga in a day in my life, and next thing you know, that nigga had a fucking Billboard charting song. The first thing I ever heard of this nigga was his fucking song was already on the Billboard charts. Mm-hmm. This bullshit ass Tatiana shit.
Bust down Tatiana.
Whatever it is. I never heard that motherfucking shit
up,
before.
Break that shit down.
Yeah, I ain't never heard it.
Break that shit down on the game.
I never heard it.
Everybody did fucking remixes to it.
Yeah.
Made.
Yeah.
Cardi B.
Get the fuck out of here.
Minaj.
Cardi B didn't do a remix to it. She's on the remix.
Yeah, she's on the remix.
That's the difference. I'm talking about these niggas is doing the remix to it like every fucking clown ass rapper wanted to drop a freestyle verse to Lil Wayne's or Melly. Newsflash, my niggas. We want to hear the Lil Wayne version, not fucking you, Cassidy. Get the fuck out of here. Like, anyway.
I don't mean to shit on Cassidy, but Cassidy's some shit.
Shit on him.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Say Cassidy is on the same level as fucking Papoose, in my opinion. Papoose might be the worst motherfucker I've ever heard come into my ears and say some shit. If I see Papoose on anything, I don't fucking go near it. I don't touch it with a fucking 57,000 foot pole.
Because these niggas is pretentious, bro. Just like Jaden Smith. Nigga, these niggas is pretentious rappers who think they bars is so far above everybody else's head.
The fucking Joyner Lucas ass niggas,
yeah, that's for Papoose and his...
take an orange and put it in the door hinge and smack you with a forehand. Like, what the fuck are you saying except words that have orange?
Listen to that fucking alphabetical slaughter
I
shit.
heard it, nigga.
And tell me that shit is fucking pretentious as fuck, bro. That's what it is, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't major malfunction. The microphones came loose again.
This shit happens every episode, so it ain't nothing new.
Anyway, like I was saying, that Papoose and Cassidy shit, it ain't fucking with real rap to me.
So what is
my fucking the real rap that I like?
Mm-hmm. And what's that?
The real rap that I like, well, let me just tell you what I think real rap is.
All right.
Like I said, when the microphone wasn't recording for 5 minutes. Anyway, real rap to me is when I can tell somebody put work into the craft, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't like Papoose or Cassidy, but I can tell that they put work into their craft. So
6ix9ine, for instance. You don't think he put work into his craft?
No.
I mean, 2 albums.
Okay.
You don't think he put work into the music he was making?
The girl who he had the baby with already said this, that he wasn't even writing that shit. Said that some fucking body else was writing it, and somebody else wrote the fucking verse that blew him up off of the 1469 Poles record. Mm-hmm. He didn't even write that.
So what about Young Thug? You don't think he real rap?
I think Young Thug is real rap.
Cause I think Young Thug is a nigga who came into shit and wasn't afraid to be different. Young Thug.
Well, let's hold on. Let's stop all the fucking praising this nigga for all the bullshit he been doing. Stop. Young Thug is nothing but copying the shit Andre 3000 used to do. Yes, fuck out of here.
But
I don't care.
Me personally, I think Young Thug is a musical genius. The way that
I lost your motherfucking marbles, my nigga.
Take a song.
What the fuck is you talking about?
The way that nigga harmonize on the shit and make it sound all that. If you gotta really know music to be able to.
Bone Thugs and Harmony was doing that shit first. Let's not
I'm just saying, like,
Young Thug
he can make that. So
I ain't gonna give him no musical genius. I mean, you good at it, but that don't make you no fucking genius. Cause you can do shit that other niggas could do, but you can't do it as good as they were doing it. Fuck that.
I think that nigga Young Thug makes very good shit.
Bruh, we think he make good shit, good sounding shit, but when we listen to his fucking EP, when we start talking about, bro, I don't think the microphone can barely hear you. When we start,
it was picking me up.
Look at all them little ass notches, bro.
Yeah, but it can pick me up. I lean up though.
Anyway, when we was talking about his EP, even we said that once you start listening to it, it was a bunch of fucking gibberish.
But see, you gotta think about it. That's rap now. Like Gunna.
That ain't rap.
Gunna.
We ain't talking about Gunna, man.
This shit, that's that new rap. That
don't mean shit. And you don't have to adhere to it though. That don't just because it's the fucking wave right now. It's the
Same
wave.
way fucking back in the 90s, fucking Wu Tribe Called Quest. But
Wu-Tang Clan and Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang Clan and Tribe Called Quest, fucking completely two different waves. But they both made it pop.
But I'm saying back then you had to be able to rap on that level, or nobody wanted to hear your shit.
But let's not even fucking fake it like motherfucking Cameron won't out in the 90s spitting apple dapple bullshit. Like he was out then too, getting popular, singing bullshit like a horse and carriage. Even though I fuck with horse and carriage is that shit, but it's still garbage. But it's shit though. Like,
I think you had to be at a certain level to be back then.
You had to be at a certain level for us to remember you now from back then. Mm-hmm. You didn't have to be at a certain level to pop. Motherfucking MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice was like the top selling fucking rappers back then. They just a joke now. And niggas like Wu-Tang and Tribe Called Quest and Jay-Z of that era, Nas of that era, Mobb Deep is looked back upon as like pioneers. Mm-hmm. MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice sold more records than all them niggas. Mm-hmm. MC and Vanilla Ice first album sold 15 million. Mm-hmm. Bruh. MC Hammer sold like 10 million, not once, but like fucking twice, my nigga. Like not once, but twice. You had to be of that level for us to still think about you and not laugh. I don't care what niggas say though. Let me just say this. If you hate on that MC Hammer shit, fuck you. Nigga, MC Hammer was kicking that hard shit back when I was 5, bitch. What you talking about? Nigga, when I was 5, I wanted me some big ass Hammer pants too. And every fucking body who was black and 5 at the time wanted them too. Nigga, don't even fucking front like you want an MC Hammer fan, nigga. I remember me and all the cousins was sitting around in the crib watching this fucking MC Hammer videotape that I had, rewinding that shit back and watching that shit over and over again, nigga. So everybody who front, if you came up in the early 90s, if you front like you weren't running around singing Can't Touch This, then you fucking lying. Shut up. But anyway, back to what I was talking about.
So basically, you saying the bullshit back then is still...
The bullshit back then was popular, way more popular than the bullshit now is.
But see, the bullshit now is still popular. You still got...
But that's what I'm saying. But why you ain't saying that you don't have to... Even the bullshit back then was the most popular shit out. Why you ain't saying that was the wave and Wu-Tang should have done it? Like you saying it's the wave now, so it's okay for Young Thug to be spitting bullshit.
Because if you got a wave of bullshit, you always got niggas that's doing like Vince Staples.
That's what I'm saying. If Young Thug is a musical genius, then he don't have to adhere to the fucking wave that the rest of these fly-by-night motherfuckers is on.
But I don't think Young Thug is going nowhere.
Bro, let's be for real about Young Thug and his musical geniusness. Bro, Young Thug is a mediocre artist when it comes to commercial appeal. Mm-hmm. He might be some type of musical genius in your eyes, but he don't even sell records.
I mean,
My nigga, like real.
I just think the nigga can make a good melody. That's what I was saying. I think he can take that shit and make it sound good.
Can he make a good melody?
Gunna can make a good melody.
Can he make a good melody? Or is the fucking computer making these melodies? Have you ever heard this nigga singing on some shit without his voice being roboticized?
Shit, everybody's voice is roboticized these fucking days if you doing something.
Bruh. Have you heard this nigga make a melody? You ain't making a melody if auto-tune is doing it for you.
Bruh.
My nigga, like, that's what I'm saying.
T-Pain did it too.
And what happened to T-Pain? He got fucked off into a movie. That's what happened to him. After Lil Wayne popularity died, T-Pain fell into the Grand Motherfucking Canyon.
Bullshit. The bullshit is here today, and only the real shit's gonna last.
That's how it's always been. That's how it's always been. You gotta go back and just listen to some of the fuckery that was playing back in the 90s and 80s, bro. Mm-hmm. And in the early 2000s. Only we look back upon those times like they were better because nobody remembers the garbage. Nobody gonna remember this speeded up fuckery that just dropped by this retard Gunna. Mm-hmm. Nobody gonna remember that. You know why? Because that shit ain't worth remembering. Mm-hmm. People in 20 years or 15 or 10 years is gonna look back on the fucking 2000 teens
and remember
and
Drake.
Just be like Drake was dropping fire and J. Cole and Kendrick and fucking Black Hippie and some people might say ASAP Mob. And then they gonna be looking at people like fucking 21 Savage and stuff like that to represent the South and probably Gucci Mane, but they not gonna be thinking about. They gonna only be looking with rose tinted glasses, nigga. That's when you look back upon something that you got nostalgia for and you only remember the good parts. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
So, since you said that, who are they not gonna look at? Like Gunna, Lil Baby?
I think Lil Yachty. I don't know. Even man, I don't know what.
See, that's a good question.
What happened to you, Lil Yachty, man? Can't make another cold like Minnesota, please? Like, stop making bullshit, nigga. Trying to rap like you a gangster and shit. Anyway, like I don't know who they not gonna remember because I ain't.
They gonna remember the Migos definitely.
Yeah, they gonna remember the Migos is fucking leading a whole fucking subculture of rap. Of course they will. I'm not gonna sit up here and write off these niggas just now, just yet. Like they can't make good shit because look at Big Crit. You remember when we listened to all of them songs he was making when he first started out? And shit sounded like fucking farm
I'm a fucking Big Crit fan. Like I know if you play any Big Crit song other than that album, I can say I got every lyric down packed. But that first shit was garbage.
I mean, that on his first album was just a compilation of early songs. So I ain't gonna write off niggas because they making shit I don't like right now. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like.
So you ain't write off J. Cole yet?
Wow, I never wrote off J. Cole. I've been waiting for J. Cole to do what I know he can do.
Make a classic?
Yeah. Stop making these fucking albums about being in love and bullshit like that.
I think all of those was good.
Bullshit. Get that shit.
Every one of it. I think Cole hasn't had a bad album.
Man, you can't tell me that Forest Hills Drive shit is good. That shit trash.
Forest Hills Drive is good.
That shit is awful. And especially when you go up there and you take that bullshit ass fucking song that you sat down in some corner and wrote and you rap it over Mobb Deep's beat, nigga, you better get the fuck out of here with that weak Central Pay shit. Anyway, man. Should we just stop railing on about these fucking famous niggas and talk about niggas who should get famous?
Oh yeah, so this week I got one, and all I'm gonna say is fucking March 28th.
Is it March 28th?
It's March 28th.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here on my fucking phone. Already got it pre-ordered.
Right.
Fucking Aaron May.
Right.
Fucking, you better be. I mixed up the dates with something else.
Mm-hmm.
February 28th, 2019. So not that.
Shit is next Thursday.
And this caught me off guard because I was scrolling on
Look,
Twitter, right?
Man, I'm gonna say this first. Motherfuckers who rapping under their fucking real names, that's when you know shit is serious.
Yeah,
nigga.
shit is serious.
Kendrick Lamar, nigga. Motherfucking J. Cole, nigga. Motherfucking Aaron May, J. Liv. That nigga name is Josh Livingston. He just rapping under a short version of his real name.
J. Cole, a short version of his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kendrick Lamar, nigga. Andre 3000 niggas rapping with their real name in the shit. Something is about to happen. Go ahead.
I was on Twitter and it was a post that was like, don't this guy sound like J. Cole? So I listen to everything. I get on SoundCloud and just listen to see what I find. I click on it and I'm like, this shit sound good. Mm-hmm. Who is this guy? I done got up there and started researching, commenting up under the thread. What's his name? What's the name of the song? Somebody came up. Aaron May.
Yeah.
I typed.
May, you got a fan over here, nigga.
I typed ARRON, spelled it all wrong. I saw some.
You spelled Iran.
I found some industrial places. I'm like, oh shit, that's not what I'm looking for. Looked up, fucking typed AARON May. Found the YouTube shit. Immediately listened to the song all the way through to make sure this won't no fucking fluke. Fucking loved it. I listened to Ride.
Name the song.
This was the Ride. I promise all my niggas gon' ride.
That was the one that
we're gonna put you to the side.
Tell me that song, the beat on that song to me sounded like a fucking better version of the Story of OJ beat.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what I thought too. I thought that in my head. So I'm listening to the song. I'm down there in the comments trying to find this nigga's Twitter, Instagram, anything I can get to get in contact with this man and let him know we talking about him. We gonna talk about him on the show. Mm-hmm. So I finally found his Twitter. It was his name. I don't know why I didn't think that in the first place, but I found it. I said this might be this might be the next independent spotlight, and the nigga somebody else commented and said, what might be, this is the he's not a part of the show by any means, but he said this is gonna be it.
He knew what it was. He knew.
So after I heard Ride, I had to go find something else. So I typed them in on SoundCloud. I found Let Go, I'm Good, Love, and Joy. And he had a song he was featured on. I think it's called.
See, Let Go. Let Go was the first one I heard.
Yeah, Let Go was the
that's the one you sent to me first. Yeah,
bruh. Aaron May. I'm going out on a fucking long shot, and I'm confident in my shit.
What's that?
This might be my fucking best album of the year, and it's only fucking February.
Right. My nigga,
I'm dead fucking serious, dude.
I ain't even gonna front, bro.
Matter of fact, where my AirPods at? I gotta get a listen in right fucking now.
I ain't even gonna front. Between listening to J Liv's fucking EP last week and listening to Aaron May's, the two songs I heard from him, which was was Ride and what's the other one? Let Go. These dudes is outclassing the fucking so-called major artists out here, man. Outclassing them. My nigga, that song fucking Ride, my nigga. Mama, what he say? They say this flow might purchase me a Benz. Yeah. Mama said, don't be dependent on no friends. I don't know the lyrics. Man, straight off the top of my head.
I'm tempted to play it because I can't find nothing that I'm looking for.
Nigga, I don't know the lyrics straight off the top of my head, my nigga. I ain't a rapper, but I'm just sitting up there listening to the shit.
I'm gonna do everybody that's gonna listen to this a favor right now.
But you gonna play it?
No.
Oh, I mean, I was about to say. But I'm not a rapper, but I'm sitting up there listening to the fucking flow just fucking slide across this fucking beat like butter, my nigga.
I'm going to just hit you with a few bars real quick. It's hot in the H, but my heart's still chilly. I just need a gram, some bread, and a quickie. If I ain't your man, I don't want no hickeys. Right now, I ain't shit, cause the road ain't shitty. Right now, I ain't shit, cause the roll ain't shitty. It's been like that for months. I might roll me a blunt and hit that shit once, cause a nigga been sober, but I can't wait till this day shit is over. Used to walking around with a chip on my shoulder for every last person who I love who folded. I would give grace, but I'd rather give closure. I would take breaks, but I'd rather move forward, cause I done been chewed up, spit out, kicked out, let down, but I'm still a motherfucking soldier.
Nigga.
Obviously, I didn't do it as good as he did it, but shit, boy. If he ain't speaking some fucking gangster shit that I don't know, and he ain't talking about no fucking Patek watches and Rolex watches.
I'm talking about this. Not only if this nigga album is along the lines of what I done already heard, might this shit be in my top 10 at the end of the year, and it's only February. Oh, not only that, but a fucking EP that's 6 tracks by another rapper that's independent that we talked about might also be in my fucking top 10.
J Liv?
Yeah, nigga, cause
I know J Liv shit probably gonna be in my shit.
Nigga,
J Liv makes that shit.
J Liv and this is what I was trying to get to. They should do a song together.
I was just about to get to that shit.
They should fucking collaborate. Yeah, man. And as we were saying before we fucked it up again, Jason the producer or 808 Villain should make the fucking beat, and that's a perfect segue.
Yeah.
Into the next independent artist we talking about, a producer. Nigga, we done found some fire producers.
Hell yeah. We done found some fire artists, producers.
But I ain't gonna say we found them to make it sound like we taking credit for these niggas' work, but we done come across nigga,
came across these niggas.
What, the Lex Factor? And we came across Jason the producer.
What was his name? Jay Pfeiffer?
Yeah, Alex J. Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Alex J. Pfeiffer. Lex Factor.
Jason the producer.
And
now the 808 Villain. First, 808 Villain followed us. We followed each other on Twitter a couple weeks ago, maybe even over like a little month ago. Mm-hmm. But I hadn't listened to none of his shit yet. But he dropped a tweet saying that he had like a beat that was in the vein of like a Smoke Perp song.
Yeah, I seen that. That's the one I listened to.
I listened to that joint, man. And the bounce of it was just, I don't know if fucking Smoke Perp need to rap over it, but somebody need to rap over it. The fucking bounce of it was just going that I couldn't stop repeating the song, the beat over and over. Nigga, anybody who know about us know that we love fucking production. Niggas is wrestling with going to buy MPC Touch right now.
Oh, yes.
Niggas is sitting up there trying not to make that impulse buy right now.
Right now.
So I was listening to that and I was like, damn, this beat right here is fire. I was liking the fucking the atmospheric sound of it. That's how them atmospheric type beats is shit that I always loved. I always love atmospheric type beats and fucking jazzy type beats. You want me to tell you why? Because my two favorite groups do that shit. Tribe Called Quest do the jazzy thing. Mm-hmm. Hell, they might be the pioneers and the inventors of jazz rap, and Wu-Tang Clan do the atmospheric shit, especially on their first album. Mm-hmm. But nigga, when I got down to that other one called Paul Bearer, I was listening to that shit, nigga. That shit sounded like Michael Myers was about to come cut my face off and give it to Leatherface to wear as a mask. Nigga, that's what I thought when I heard that shit, nigga. Not only do he got when somebody is gonna fucking do the craft right, I'm gonna always give him props. He could have easily used that shit for 2 different beats. Mm-hmm. He got 2 loops in there. He could have made that the first loop that you hear could have been a whole beat, and the fucking sped up piano loop that sound like something out of the Halloween movies could have been a separate beat. Mm-hmm. But that nigga took that shit and merged it all into one because he ain't worried about trying to stretch his fucking music out thin. He worried about making the shit sound right. My nigga, so when that shit, I don't know what it was about that fade in and out at the end of each loop. When that shit was fading out, and then the piano loop that sound like it's out of Halloween came in, and then the other one that sound like somebody was fucking trying to play violin on. So it sounded like somebody was trying to play violin on some fucking rusty guitar strings, nigga. I was loving every second of it, my dude. Like, it was just crazy sounding. It was just so much going on, and sometimes when a producer don't know what they doing and they go and put a whole bunch of extra shit in a beat and it sound like a clusterfuck. But when a producer do know what they doing and they got a lot of action going on in a beat, they can make it sound like this Paul Bearer track sounded like. And he said like it was characterized as a 21 Savage type of beat. My nigga, 21 Savage, if you hear this, when you get done fucking beating that damn immigration case, you need to seek this beat out and fucking rap over it. Nigga, so once again, that was Aaron May.
Aaron May.
A fucking independent rapper that's out here maybe about to drop some album of the year material. And 808 Villain. A nigga, another producer that we came across, same way with the Lex Factor, the same way with Jason the Producer, that just makes good shit. And I want to see fucking rappers and artists actually go out and work with these producers, my nigga.
These rappers too. I would love to hear Aaron May and J. Cole song, Aaron May and Kendrick Lamar song,
something like that. But real talk though. Aaron May, if you listen to this shit, hit up at J Lives Vision. Y'all, I think y'all would make a good ass, dope ass collaboration. And at Villain 808, I think that's 808 Villains, or at _Villain 808, one of those two. Search 808 Villain and search Jason the Producer. But I know his shit is at JVSXN1. Y'all niggas should get together and do some collaborations. We got too many artists out here making good shit.
And the links will be in the description.
Y'all niggas need to really cross over. But with that being said, that's all I got to say.
That's all I got to say too.
We out.